This is the hat we're going to start on next. We've already finished the stained glass window one, which is this. That was one we just finished, and it turned out really, really well. This time I want to make the 3-color one. You can make them in 3 or 5 colors. I have some pictures here to show you. This is a 5-color one. You can choose your own colors. This one's 3 colors, that one's 5. You can use any color combination you like. I've decided the one I'm going to make now is going to be red, white, and blue. Since 4th of July is just a couple of weeks away, I like to go ahead and get one bright red and white and blue one to put out. I'm using Encore yarn, which is my favorite yarn to make hats and sweaters and afghans with. It is 75% acrylic and 25% wool. It is machine washable and it's machine dryable, but you cannot iron it or use bleach. It requires a size 8 needle or an H hook. They both work great. There's 200 yards to one of these, so 200 yards can make you up to 4 hats, because an average hat takes about 50 yards. But if you make a hat a slouchy, it could take 100 yards. And then also the one that's done by Plymouth Yarns, it's kind of on a parallelogram shape. I think they call it the spiral hat. That can take the better part of a whole 200 yards just because of the way it's made. But if you liked this, I will bring home my color chart of my Encore yarn so you can see all the different colors Encore comes in. I have several of them on my website, which is stitchniche.com. And there's still others that I don't have on my website. And if you're after a specific color to make something, there's a good chance I can order it as long as they still are carrying it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started on this one. The primary color is going to be white. So everywhere you see the lime green, that is where you're going to see white. And I'm going to put the red next to it, I think, because I kind of like the idea of having the red and white touching. So that means the blue is going to be where the yellow is. And it looks like here's where the yellow is, and up here. So there won't be as much blue. I can always finish the top in blue just to give it a different color combination. Or I can do that middle stripe here in blue with white. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do the middle stripe in blue and white, and the bottom stripe in the top right in red and white, and then just kind of work my colors as I go. Okay, I'm going to start with this. I'm not going to show you how to do the rib stitch. We already know how to do the rib stitch. So I think we just cast on 64 or however many stitches depending on the size of the hat. I'm going to make a lady size hat, so it's going to be probably close to the 70 count mark. And I'm doing it on a 16-inch circular needle, and I'm doing my locking stitch to hold the 2 ends together as I showed you on the previous hat. And then I will show you how to bind it off here using double pointed needles when you get to the top half. And why I've done the rib stitch here. There's a reason why I do the rib stitch here. But I'll get into all that when I get ready to do the actual, but when I get ready to upload the final one. I'm going to start on it tonight. It may take 2 or 3 nights, so bear with me, but it will be on my video site in YouTube as soon as possible.